Hi, Carla from TwiLead here, and today I'm going to show you how to create AI agents. This is one of the most powerful features. It's literally a game changer because after you have your own AI agent, you're going to have basically a new employee that is going to be working for you 24/7. There are a lot of options. Are you going to discover today? So let's start. So it's pretty easy to find the feature. It's just right here, left, AI agents, and you're going to click. So you are going to find different options. Agent Studio is the perfect if you are an expert on AI agents. So we are going to ignore that today. You're going to have both AI that it's the one that is going to answer calls, conversation AI is the one that we are going to focus today. That is the one that it's going to answer message for you. You can use it like in your website or to SMS, etc. I want to show you here that we have also yet templates. It's super easy to create. It's like they are already created. You only need to download it just here in the install button, and that's all. But right now I want to show you how to create it basically from zero, and then you are going to be able to choose if you want a template or you want to do all the process for yourself. So here, remember, those are chatbots and those are for voice, for calls. So, okay, let's focus on today and create a bot. So first, just easy, create bot, click. You are going to find 3 different options. This is the easiest way. So we are choosing this because this, okay, you have a lot of more options, but you need to have some knowledge knowing how to create bots. So let's start with here. If your business is based on appointments and that's your goal to have more appointments, you're cool, choose this. But I want to choose today general Q&A that it's more suitable for most business. And I'm going to keep the Realtor example. So brand voice, Realtor Pro, I already created, but let's create a new brand voice. So the mandatory information is brand name. If you have a website, you can add it. Same with email, address, but that's no mandatory. The only mandatory information is brand name, tone, voice. So here you're going to choose the best that fits your business. I'm going to say engaging. And here you can choose if you want that your bot works on business hour or right now. For default, it's going to work 24/7. So if you want to add additional information, you can do it. Otherwise, you can save. So we are done with this step. We are going to click on next. So bot name, we are going to choose something more cool. Alex. So this option of make this as primary bot, it means that it's going to be able to reply inbound message. So this is not mandatory, it's only. And here you can choose if you want to all your channels. Right now I have Instagram, Facebook, SMS, chat widget, live chat, it's on the website, and even WhatsApp. Here, if you want to wait extra time, you can choose minutes, seconds. Right now, 2 seconds, it's pretty good. And here, if you want an initial greeting message, you can add it. Hi, I want to help you. Tell me more about what you need, what you are looking for. You have until 300 characters. So if you don't have any idea of what message you can write, you can just leave empty the space. So here you can see the model that is right now OpenAI GPT 4.1. And here you start to customize more and more. What are the details that you want the bot collect when they are having the conversation. So right now it's name, email, phone. You can choose street address and city. So those are basic details that you have to ask in order to have a contact created them in the CRM. So first, in order to have this information, you need to add the questions or goals that your bot is going to have. So right now, ask the user for their name, for their email, and their phone. So if I don't want the phone, just email and the name, automatically it disappears. And here you can change the relevance. If you have name first, the bot is going to be the first question, something related with the name. But if you want the email first, you can just move it. And of course, you can also add your own question. So let's say, so ask the user the type of property he's looking for. And here at the right, like you say, it's the content field that is going to be created after the client of the prospect answer the question. So the bot is going to ask for the name. The client is going to say the name and it's going to be updated. It's going to create a new contact field. Same with the email. The email is going to add to the contact field, to the name of the client in the CRM. And then you can do a lot of things like pipelines with this information. And of course, the more information that you add, the more advanced it's going to be, but let's keep things simple today. So here I can choose, I want to create a new field. Of course, I need to have already created field in my CRM. So let's see if I already have something related to the property type of property. I already have it, yes. So click. So when you choose a new contact field here, you need to give a response example. So let's say I want an apartment. So this is a response that your client would say. It's just one example. I know it could be, you can have a lot of answers, but with an example, it's okay. The bot is going to understand. So you can add more questions, more objectives. That's up to you. If we already have this information, let's say the message already had the number, the email, the name, the type of property, the bot is going to identify that information and it's not going to ask any question. So that is going to keep the conversation more natural if you choose this option. So if you want to create an appointment, you can click here. And that's why it's super important to have your booking calendar already set because you are going to need a calendar. So of course, the realtor calendar that I explain you how to create it. Here it's okay. After the user makes certain action, a trigger action, is that the bot is going to send the link for the appointment booking. So let's say that the content form is submitted. You can choose multiple trigger workflows. And of course, the first time you're going to find 0 trigger workflows because this is something that you need to create. But I'm going to show you how to create it in another video. So here, if you want to give the bot the availability, the option to cancel appointments, that means if an user asks for the cancellation, you can create the automatization. You can create that. So the bot is going to cancel it. It not needs any human intervention. But if you don't want it, you just keep like this. Right now, let's say, yes, I want the bot is able to cancel. And also same with the rescheduling. If the user asks for rescheduling, the bot is going to be able to do it. All in your TwiLead calendar. So if the bot doesn't know the answer, here you can choose to receive an email notification and you can answer and continue the conversation. So of course, here all the persons, all the admins and all the users on your team are going to be able to receive If you want a specific user, and contact that it's already assigned to a user, or a custom email, you can choose it. But if you want everybody in your team has the notification, you have to choose this one. And all the admins is this one. So let's save. And it's already created. No, it's super easy. It took just a few minutes. Of course, if you want to add more information, it's going to take you extra time, but we have already our bot. So Alex, it's already created, but right now it's not working. It's not in conversations. So if you wanted to activate it, you're gonna need to turn it on. But before that, we can test the bot. And here you start to send messages. Hi, I am looking. I am writing if I am the client. That's that you have to do. Imagine that you are the client. What questions are the client gonna make? So, hi, I'm looking for a realtor agent. And he's gonna do the work to take some time. What are you looking for? To guess what's your name? We say that name is the first question. Okay, hi, my name is Carla. What's the mail? Because we say we want the email, no? But let's say I don't want to change my email. If you share my, just let me know. So what kind of property? See, it's now asking me the next question, the type of property. A house, condo, apartment, or something else. Remember, I just say apartment, that I'm looking for apartment as the answer example, but the bot already identified all the options. So I want a condo for a family persons. Or if you just want to share an email, look, it's again asking for the email because it's important information that we need, no? You can keep testing, but okay, I think it's already good. So let's save and close. Right now we have a pretty generic bot that is going to do the work, but remember the key here is the customization and the information. The more information that you share with the bot, the more that you are able to customize it, the more accurate it's going to be and the more natural it's going to feel. If you want to have extra help with this, remember you can ask for an onboarding call and our team is going to help you to customize and set up your bot. You can do it by yourself, but if you want extra help, we are here to help. So if we want to add some extra layer of customization, we are going to need to share more information about our business. So here we are going to find the bot trial that we already did, the maximum message a bot can send in a conversation that is going to depend on, that is totally on you. And even if you want the bot answer to image and voice notes, of course, I want it all. And to hear the option to send the bot to sleep if you start or somebody in your team start to answer the message. So, okay. And for how many times also. So save. And now this is a pretty important. It's the click on bot training, and here you are able to share a knowledge base. You can work without the knowledge base, but if you add the knowledge base, the bot is going to be more accurate, as I said. So right now, I already have a lot of options, but I want to create a new one. Click on create new. Description is optional, create. So it's going to open a new window. Are here, you're going to be able to share a link. So let's imagine you already have a website or you want to use somebody else in the business in your niche. So I'm just going to look here, use the first one. You can use the link to your own website or to a website that is on your sector and you can use that information. So at source, web crawler. Web crawler is the one where you can add a link. Web crawler. And you can choose all the URLs in the domain or just one URL. So accept that, and it's going to start to do the work. Also, if you have frequent asked questions, you can choose it here. You can also share CSV files, only text. You can just start writing here. Or if you have files that contains important information like your brand voice, catalogs, any document that is going to be useful for the agent is going to be here. At source, you choose the one and that's all. So right now, when it's doing the work, I'm going to pause because it could take some minutes because it's crawling all the website. No, the bigger the website, the most the time that it needs. So I'm going to stop it and then I'm going back. Okay, so now I am back. I am an AI agent, knowledge base, and what's the next step? Okay, this is the new knowledge base, the best realtor knowledge base. And I'm going to click web crawler. You see there are 0 links. It only detected one fact. So I'm going to web crawler, view all pages. And now I have to choose what pages I want to use to train the bot. So I'm going to select all that are 1003 pages and train bot. Now what is going to happen is that the bot is going to have all the information to be more accurate with your clients. So you see they start to check the pages that are already used, training, processing. And we are going to need some time because it's fast, but there are a lot of pages. So just wait. Okay, I am back and now all the pages are good, are already uploaded, but I'm going to be totally transparent here. Like I already on conversation AA, agents list, Alex, I already tested it. I had some conversations and this knowledge base is not really the best because I just copy paste. You saw it on the video. I just chose a website that is more like an Airbnb, so it's not going to give me the best answer for a realtor agent. So what I'm going to do is to choose another one, and I want to be sure that I am in the home page because otherwise it's going to crawl only one page. And I'm going back. I'm going to do the same process. I'm not going to show you all because you already know how to do it, but I really want to show you how the bot starts to give more accurate answers when you share a good knowledge base. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be back pretty soon. Okay, I am back. As you can see, I added new links. It was exactly the same steps, and I'm just going back again to the training. I'm going to refresh. There are the extra links right now. And hi, I am looking to New York. What properties do you have? And what are the prices? Let's see. Okay, asking me the name, the same. It's going to ask me the email, I already know, so I found out, but see, okay, there is the answer. Here's a quick snapshot. So he's giving me options, different prices. So yes, there is anything on 50,000. I could not share my email, but so Yes, properties are extremely rare and I don't have any listings at a price point. Now, just to make sure I'm happy you find the right fit. So, see now it's giving us accurate information. Before, it wasn't able to share anything about prices because it didn't have the information. Now that I've added this new page with all that information, it's going to answer. And I could keep going the conversation and start marking the good answers, the bad answers, and go on, but I think the example is clear. After your bot is trained, you are ready to integrate it in your website. To do it, you need to set as primary bot this new agent, confirm, and save. We can verify here that Alex is now the primary bot. Then you need to create a chat widget to add this bot. You need to go to Sites, Chat Widget, New, Live Chat, Get Code. Copy, and now you can paste that code on your website. I already did it. I want to show you the final result. This is the final result. I just needed to paste the code and now I have a chatbot ready to talk with any new client. Remember, our team is always ready to do onboarding calls and be with you in this process if you want a guide more aligned with your specific brand goals. So let's go create your bot and start getting more conversions, more bookings, more sales using TwiLead AI agent.